The point of ladders is to send you on your merry way to the waiver wire and find the guys who can help your fantasy team. Week 9 is coming up. We have 3 guys who went above and beyond and are going to be commodities this week. CJ Stroud, Isaiah Davis, and your boy Troy Franklin. We're going to talk about whether you should add them and who you should drop to bring them in. Now, Yaj, let's start off with the 2023 NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year, CJ Stroud, coming alive. His pressure rate's down.
Yep.
He's beginning to ingratiate himself a little bit more with those young wideouts. We're seeing Jalen Noel come up, Jaden Higgins come out. So the question is, he's about 56% owned in Yahoo leagues right now. Would you rather have him, or start with a guy on his level, would you rather have Kyler Murray, Arizona Cardinals?
I'll take CJ Stroud in comparison to Kyler Murray. Murray just seems way too banged up right now, and he's kind of spiraling back into that midseason Kyler Murray that we always seem to see at this time of year. So I'll take CJ Stroud and his ascension in the QB ranks moving forward.
Yeah, the biggest thing for me right now, Yaj, is that Stroud's offensive line is finally starting to put it together, rebuilt group. His pressure rate's been under 30%, 3 of his last 4 games.
Okay.
That's a big deal because he's finally got the time to get in touch with those young wideouts. Meanwhile, Kyler Murray, 6 touchdown passes in 5 games. He's dealing with a foot injury that's going to sap his running effectiveness. I'm out on Kyler Murray probably for the rest of time in fantasy, for being honest. I don't love CJ Stroud, but I like him a lot more than Kyler. Next man up, 73% owned, MVP candidate, Matthew Stafford, Los Angeles Rams. Yaj, Stafford or Stroud?
I'm going to take Stafford here. Quite honestly, I like how he's been looking even without his top target in Puka Nacua last week. The back seems to be holding up. And I just trust their offense more. A Sean McVay run offense. They're more like a well-oiled machine. They also aren't dealing with integrating so many younger players into their starting lineup as well. So in this case, I'll take the veteran leadership from Stafford and the more stable floor that he provides.
Yes, absolutely. Not only more stable with the blocking up front with a guy like Devontae Adams, with Puka Nacua when he comes back, but also just a veteran presence who can hit those really high notes. We saw him have 5 touchdown passes a week ago, 12 touchdown passes without an interception in his last 4 games. This is a guy who can absolutely deal. The back injury was concerning, but we know Matthew Stafford can play through pain. That was basically his entire first decade in the league with the Detroit Lions. So he's a guy I trust more than CJ Stroud, not only for high floor, but higher ceiling. Finally, well, this is a weird one to say. Didn't think we'd get here.
No.
Danny Dimes to Indiana Jones. Daniel Jones, 90% owned, got the world on fire right now. Best team in the AFC. So, Yaj, would you rather have CJ Stroud of the Houston Texans or his division rival, Daniel Jones of the Indianapolis Colts?
I feel like I say this way too often, but once again, give me Indiana Jones here. He really does seem like a new quarterback this year. And I would say if his name was Andrew Luck and he was doing the exact same thing, we would be all over this. It's the name right now that people are hesitant about. Clearly, he's made the same jump that Sam Darnold did after his work with Kevin O'Connell. And I don't think this is going to change. I really do think this is the Daniel Jones we're going to see moving forward. And unfortunately, CJ Stroud, he is definitely improving over the past couple weeks, but he's not there yet. And I would rather just have the consistency of Daniel Jones and the Colts offense here.
Yeah, this isn't the Daniel Jones of old. He's protecting the ball, but he's also throwing it deeper downfield. And what we've got here is just such a wide array of weapons, whether it's that offensive line clearing space for Jonathan Taylor, making sure that no one is going to really be doubling up your wideouts, too, with that deep receiving core where you have someone who can do everything in the lineup. You need a deep threat. You got Alec Pierce. You need a short range possession receiver. You got Michael Pittman. You need someone out of the slot. You got Josh Downs. You need someone to run up the field like a moose just escaped from the zoo. You got Tyler Warren. Just too many weapons in Indianapolis right now. And yes, we're going to have some bad Daniel Jones games coming. There is going to be a lot of tape to churn. Defensive coordinators are going to figure him out. And Houston, in fact, is probably the most likely team to do it with that secondary, with that pass rush. But Daniel Jones right now, for me, just flying too high to let go.
And just trust him. Just
Trust
Let it
Daniel
go and
Jones.
trust him. It's okay.
That is such a fucked up sentence to say out loud.
Yes, it is.